Yes, you're seeing that right. Color in the trees. September 23rd, 2012. Been making a little progress on the boat. Had a few last couple of weekends been doing some projects on it. 2 weeks ago I scrubbed the entire inside, soap and water and bleach, every nook and cranny, finger tipping it all the way. Front to back, top to bottom. The inside is clean enough to move aboard. Darn near anyways. And so then the following weekend I scrubbed the entire outside with soap and water and a brush, top to bottom. Cleaned the teak pretty well, but I just wasn't quite completely happy with it. Obviously, being a former power washer, I know what clean teak can look like, and it's there now. I'm about to show it to you. I'm real happy with it, and I might even give it another light cleaning yet. But we've had these a few nice drizzly, those don't go together good for me. Nice drizzly. But we've had these drizzly days where the deck stayed nice and damp, and that's really the best thing for it when you're using this deck cleaner and stuff that I've been using. So anyway, I'll shut up and just show you this. See a couple of nice spots where it's dry. Beautiful color in it. I can't wait until I get it varnished. Nice and as we dry, you can see. So pretty. I always have to laugh. When I bought the sailboat, it had a couple of little pieces of wood trim around it here and there, and I hated that. And I always said if I ever bought another boat, it would not have one strip of wood on it. Well, what do? I end up with this solid wooden beast. But hey, I'm learning to love it. Gonna look so good. That's just for moisture. Wait till I get it oiled, and that's what the difference is gonna pretty much look like. It's gonna look freaking beautiful. I went around and pounded down all the staples the other day too. That was one of my projects. That made a big difference. See, there's a few spots where staples have been mucked up and everything, but not many, and nothing I can't save. And look it up here. Oh baby. Well, I'll finish going around so I don't fall off here. Okay. And most of this, especially back here in the back, this was like just green with mold and everything all up in here. And then when I scrubbed it with the detergent and so forth, it took care of some of the green. But being a former professional power washer, it just didn't remove the dirt and the dead algae. And they always tell you, don't power wash it, don't power wash it, don't power wash it. Well, if you know what you're doing, I use this tiny little power washer here, and it really is minimal amount of pressure, but it's able to scour up the raised dried pulp and debris and dirt. Look at this side panel, man. I took off a bunch of this old paint down in here. I mean, it's just I just can't wait. I am so happy with it. Just crazy. So, oh yeah, I was going to give you a little update on this spot over here on the side. We've got a little bit of rot to deal with. Right over here. This, I'm probably going to have to put some filler in that. Where'd it go? There it is. And dig this out around here where it butts up against the fiberglass. I put a little bit of caulking in here just for temporary, to try to keep it from getting in on the inside. And then that has also been leaking down to down here. And see, that is all teak, that whole lower board all the way along those windows, which would be beautiful to restore, but I'd have to replace this board because it's going to be full of epoxy or something unless I actually do the replacing. So maybe I'll just paint it for now and go from there. But these dorky antennas are going. Well, anyways, I'll shut up. It's been whoops, babble. Trying to get a few things done to clean her up before the shrink wrap goes on, and probably in a week or so, before all these leaves end up on the deck and so forth. So anyway, later from Bachelor Valley and the 1963 Owens 40-foot Tahitian double cabin. Bye. Hey everybody, how about that for a nice clean mirror? Yep, washed the windows and stuff the other day before I scrubbed the outside again. But anyway, one other thing I wanted to show you guys was this door. And I've been curious to see what this outside cockpit would have looked like when it was absolutely glossy and beautiful and shiny. Well, there's a section right here in the bottom portion of this door where it comes up against this bottom step. And look at how beautiful and still glossy that is. And the step above it is completely shot, and well, the finish, I should say, is shot, as is on these side panels here. So what you can tell what happened is when the door was shut so much, this part of the door was protected, and I am so anxious to have the whole door look like that, and this whole cockpit area too. All of this. And so this door has got a couple of issues. It drags a little bit, which it might not drag when the boat's in the water. She may relax enough. But Troy Wilson, Gary Baker, anybody else, if you're in the surplus shops, this door is 20 inches by 42 3/8. So if you see something cool, maybe with windows in it, something like that, and this one happens to be 1.25 inches thick, that would be great. And the other thing I did just a couple minutes ago is I took out that old dinosaur of an air conditioner. Air conditioning on a boat doesn't work for me. At least not in this climate, but it might someday. So here's what I got. I got a hole in the boat. Oh, and it's going to rain some more. Yippee. So I thought what I would do would be we'll measure this opening, and we'll have some people I know previously mentioned, 12.5 inches by hold on, hope I don't get seasick with my camera jerk. Okay, by 19.25, but there's a lot of room to trim it a hair bigger if we need to. Oh yeah, we got several inches up above here. The bottom is just off the deck out here, about that far, 1.5 inches maybe. So there we go. If we do put an air conditioner back in here, it'll be a better one and it'll go somewhere else. I think that would be a great spot for a really cool window. Look how much you can see out, and that would be cool because then on both sides. Okay, I'm babbling. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Big Wooden Boat Project. Well, I just got done oiling the decks and I wanted you to see how freaking beautiful it is. Just look at that, would you? And I'm playing a little bit of a trick on you because it's drizzling rain and that's just plain water, but I'm standing out here in the rain looking at how freaking beautiful that is. When I get that baby all oiled up, oh, she's gonna be one gorgeous classic. Look at this one. Oh man. Couple of seams need some compound, but this is the baddest I've done to it so far. Holy crap, is that pretty. Okay, well, stay tuned.